Let's also now tell you that according to a spokesman for the U.S. Secret Service, an armed man drove into the secure perimeter of Mar-a-Lago, that's President Donald Trump's resort in Palm Beach, Florida, before being shot and killed. Although Trump often spends weekends at his resort, he was at the White House when the breach occurred around 1:30 a.m. on Sunday, and as per authorities, the man had a gas can and a shotgun. Investigators have identified him as a 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin of North Carolina. Authorities said his family had recently reported him missing. Secret Service spokesman Anthony Guglielmi has said he's believed to have purchased a shotgun while driving south, and a box for the weapon was later discovered in the man's vehicle. Investigations have not identified a motive. However, Trump has faced threats to his life before, including 2 assassination attempts during the 2024 campaign. Aditya is there with us, my colleague, to get us more details on this. Aditya, even as this man who tried to pass into Mar-a-Lago has been shot down, his family is claiming that they were big supporters of Donald Trump. They're expressing disbelief at the events that have unfolded. Walk us through more details.
Well, absolutely, Kriti. The Secret Service had shot down a man, who was trying to enter into U.S. President Donald Trump's residence at Mar-a-Lago, Florida. So completely, indeed, at this juncture, there is a lot of scrutiny, around this man who there have been, who was trying to enter into the Mar-a-Lago residence, and we have seen how, there have been some. Also, there have been some assassination attempts on U.S. President Donald Trump in the past also. So the suspect, a man in his early 20s, was spotted by the north gate of the Mar-a-Lago property carrying a shotgun and a fuel can, the Secret Service said. The agents confronted the man and told him to disarm, but he raised his gun. So the only words what we said to him was, drop the item. This was said by Palm Beach Country Sheriff Rick Bradshaw. The Secret Service said that no one under its protection was present in Mar-a-Lago at that time. Bradshaw, the Palm Beach Sheriff, identified the shooter as 21-year-old Austin Tucker Martin, a resident of a small town in North Carolina, about 700 miles north of Mar-a-Lago. So Martin was an illustrator of landscapes and golf courses and had an older sister who died 3 years ago at the age of 21. Who obituary did not provide a cause of death. So completely now, Trump often spends his weekend in Mar-a-Lago and has been the target of several assassination plots. Earlier this month, Ryan Rout, 59, who plotted to assassinate Trump at a Florida golf course in September 2024, 2 months before the U.S. election, was sentenced to life in prison. Kriti.
Right, Aditya, thanks very much. Stay on with me. However, viewers, let's also tell you that the FBI has opened a probe following the deadly shooting connected to Mar-a-Lago. The FBI said that it is dedicating all necessary resources to the probe. The FBI is leading the investigation with assistance from local authorities. Brett Skiles, a special agent in the charge of the FBI's Miami field office, said the bureau was processing the scene and collecting evidence. Officials urged residents living near the estate to review exterior security camera footage for anything suspicious. Aditya is there with us. Aditya, have any details really come out from the security footage, and whether any motive has been established so far?
Well, absolutely. Definitely this man was, he had a possible inclination to definitely kill. Wanted to assassinate U.S. President Donald Trump, and with an intention of the same, he had, tried to enter the Mar-a-Lago residence of U.S. President Donald Trump. But now, since he has been shot and the preliminary investigation is on to ascertain about his whereabouts and what was his motive, to have this sort of desire. This is under scanner, and it needs to be seen how things unfold in this scenario. Kriti.